Hey gamers, it's grindthisgame here, back with Icarus, the full version. This one we're going to do the kill list extermination mission.
The Assembly are new to Icarus, but if their track record's anything to go by, they'll be running the place soon enough. The Assembly's reporting wildlife issues on the surface. An animal is causing problems for their forward team. They want you to track the thing down and eliminate it before it hurts anyone else. Wish I could tell you more, but data's light on the ground right now. Guess that's why they need you.
Okay, here we go.
Working with the Assembly's a smart bet, and they're moving faster than anyone out here. The Assembly weren't always a big presence on Icarus. Now they're looking to change that. But local wildlife's been making problems for their survey teams. The kind they didn't walk away from. The latest encounter is marked on your map. You'll need to investigate it. See if you can track down whatever's been hunting their crews. Group 15's got a theory that exotics have been making animals more aggressive. I don't know about that, but either way, I'd say it's time to tool up. And I don't mean carpentry.
The narrator, he's always very chatty. Yeah, so if this is anything like the beta, we're going to be hunting an alpha wolf, first tracking him, and then finding his den and hunting him down. This is an edited version of the video, so any kind of long runs or long chopping sequences I'm either going to speed up or cut out, even though I'm leaving this early stuff in where we just make our basic tools and weapons and rock sculptures. One good way to get experience early in the game is just to grab everything, basically. You can always throw it away or turn it into something to get even more experience, but we're going to get a knife going just in case we get wolves attacking. Make a bow and some arrows. The basic tools for the early game. This was actually a really long recording initially, about 2 hours, just because I took my time and had to do some waiting. We'll speed up some of the chopping here though. Also need to do some early hunting so we can get skins, because we need skins for a sleeping bag, so we can set a save point, and also sleep through the night. Okay, so here we are. Now it's kind of hard to see the place we need to go on the map. It's kind of faint. You can see a faint circle there. You can actually change the overlays now, or maybe you always could, but I just figured it out today. Where you can set it to just topographical map, and then it's much easier to see where you're going actually and where the landmarks are. Need some oxide though. We'll get this out of the way just so we can not worry about running out of oxygen. Now in this playthrough I actually end up making a workbench, and since I find a cave with some iron, I end up making some iron tools. You could probably skip that and just kill the boss with a bone knife or a bow, but I decided to go for an iron knife later on, as you'll see. I can't wait to get through all the quests that were similar to the beta though, because I'm just kind of redoing what I did. I actually streamed this quest on the channel a few weeks ago, and it kind of broke for me, so I wasn't able to finish it, but luckily this time I was able to finish it. Skipping ahead here a little bit. First encounter with a wolf. Not a problem with the stone knife to the head. It actually only takes one hit with a stone knife. Oh, that's a bear. Walking our way. I think we'll go the other way. I'm not quite ready to take on a bear just yet. We'll go around the other side of the lake. Getting some experience on the way. Once I have like 2 or 3 food buffs, I think the bear would be no problem. But for now, health's pretty low. And we don't have a bone knife yet, so... Okay, we got a little bit of weather coming in. And we're closer to the first set of tracks here. And along the way I found a cave, and there's some new surprises in the cave, as you'll find out here. I was caught off guard a little bit. There's little mini sandworms in there, and they spit poisonous venom at you. That has like does damage as well as damage over time. So be careful with those guys. What I tried to do here is put a foundation in and a window, so I could get some cover. Thought it would work. Turns out the venom easily fits through the window and there's not really a way to hide behind it, so not my best idea. Was able to get 1 crit in there. We're taking damage, so I abort that plan. Usually 2 arrow crits is enough to take those sandworms down. I decided to make a little hut here because there's iron in that cave, and I wanted to make, like I said earlier, I wanted to make an iron knife and an iron pick. But there's quite a bit of lead up to that. You need to make the workbench, which is pretty cheap and easy to make. Here we go with our second attempt at the sandworms. So that took that one out. And that took that one out, I think. Some of the bigger caves have like 6 to 8 mini sandworms, so... Word of warning. I'm trying to take this wall down, but we gotta repair it first. And I didn't have a hammer, so I made a hammer, repair it, and then we can move it. And it looks like we have about 3 or 4 chunks of iron in here. Iron nodes. Enough to make the anvil, but probably not enough to make the tools just yet. The plants, ferns in here, that's kind of a new addition. Here we're back to do some mining. At turbo speed. The only way to mine. Through the wonders of editing. Like I said, this is just shy of being able to make the tools. We can make the anvil, but not the tools. And then, as I was about to go get some water, I noticed there's a bear down there. I thought I'd be able to get enough damage in across the river here, but my shots, he's too far away for me to get a good shot, so we will do some careful maneuvering here. Now their pathing over water isn't super smart, so you can take advantage of that. So I crossed the water here so that he has to kind of come around the other way again, slowly. They swim pretty slowly, so. You used to be able to dive down in the water, and they couldn't dive down, so you'd be able to kill them that way, but I think they're able to dive now. But they are pretty slow swimmers. I'll try to make some arrows here in a jiffy, but he catches up really fast, so. And I kind of luck out here, because he gets stuck under this rock, and he can't get up. That is another tactic. You can jump on a big rock, and sometimes they can't get up. A spear would be better here than a knife, because it has longer reach, but just trying to get low enough. There we go. And he's taken care of. Normally they take about 4 to 5 bone knife headshots. Okay, here we go with the crafting bench first. That goat is too fast for me. You can hit R, I learned, to retract the arrow. That's kind of nice. I've been wasting arrows. So next up, we want to make the furnace, stone furnace, which I have to research first. And I realized, here we go, stone furnace, we'll get that made. Requires quite a bit of stone, but it only takes about 30 seconds to get the stone. Maybe a minute. That was hard work. Okay, here we go. Stone furnace, get that placed down, then we can get our iron smelting. Like I said, you could probably skip all of the iron stuff. I just felt like doing it for a little bit of extra security with the boss at the end. Okay, some of the smelting's been done. We got our anvil here built, but we only got four iron bars left, so not enough to make any tools. There is a cave above this cave that we're going to hit and get some iron out of that, but there's some more critters in here, I think. There is about 6 or 7 worms in here, but I got better at killing them off. So yeah, two headshots, and they usually go down. That's with bone arrows. So I figured they have about 430 health, somewhere around there. This one's really hiding. Time to mine. Now we got some weather coming in. We got kind of an open concept house going on here. We should have way more iron than we need, but I'll probably bring some with me just in case we need to do repairs. Also going to make some the oxygen maker, which takes sulfur as fuel and oxide as I guess a reactant. And then we got to make a oxygen bladder. These are way more efficient uses of oxygen, so we'll bring one or two of those bladders with us. Then I won't have to worry about mining oxygen as much along the way, since they hold so much. Okay, time for the iron pick. Which we didn't really need, but we have so much iron now. And for the knife you need iron nails, which is 1 iron bar. An iron knife just does more damage than the bone knife. You can't repair it without a workbench, so gotta bring that crafting bench with you, or workbench. I had a surprise visit here. That scared the crap out of me. Luckily, we survived the attack. You can kind of sidestep the bears as well. If you kind of step to the left, they'll kind of run by you a little bit. Probably should have used my iron knife while fighting him, but I ended up just using the bone knife because I was totally panicking. Okay, back at the base. We're going to pick up the anvil and the crafting bench, and everything else I'm going to leave behind. And I left a spawn point there just in case, but we'll set up a new spawn point later on. Okay, here's what I was talking about. You can see the circle way better when you switch to the topographical map. And I'm right on top of the tracks here, as you can see.
Something big did that. Good find, but we need more. We've marked another attack site on your map.
Okay, we're heading to the northeast. This is a long run, so we're going to cut out some of it. Any animals I see on the way I usually take out just for experience, but except bears. Unless they attack us. And there's a bear there, but we're skipping ahead here. Some more bad weather. We're at the second track here.
Looks like the work of the same animal. Something riled it up. If you can confirm another site, the assembly's bots should be able to zero in on the general location of its den. We've marked one more attack report on your map.
Okay, now we're sort of going southeast. And here's the third track. I skipped ahead. Or carcass, I should say.
There it is. Nasty. But that's everything we need. Assembly's bots ain't the best, but they've got to guess at where it's bedding down. See if you can find its den and end this.
So den was to the southeast there. And here it is. Now it only shows up on the map at nighttime. And I just missed the nighttime, so I ended up having to wait throughout the whole day. Which wasn't too bad. Set up a little house here for a spawn point. In case we die. Leaving a little bit of room between that hunting wolf den and our house, just in case we die. Now, like I said, the wolves won't actually come out until the nighttime, and they don't show up on the map till the nighttime, so... Also going to put some more points here in running speed, I think. I focus all my talent points on hit points, stamina, and run speed early on, just so I'm way more tanky. And then later on I do some more in knife damage, because I use the knife a lot. Knife speed and knife damage. We're going to cook up some meat here, because meat heals for, I think, 20. And we'll definitely need it. And we're hit with bad luck again. There's a bear. The bears are attracted to carcasses, so often when you kill a wolf or something else, bears will appear. And now luckily I was close to my house, so I was able to run in. The bears can't get all the way in unless they eventually knock the wall down. Sometimes you'll get prime rib from the bears, which is gives a really good buff. Now we get hit with a lightning storm here. It's kind of unlucky, but lightning storms and wood houses don't usually go together very well. So one thing you'll want during a lightning storm for sure is a fire whacker. This thing lets you put out fires. It's a really crappy tool for putting out fires, but it's better than nothing. Now this lightning can light trees on fire. It can actually hit you and cause damage, but it can also hit your wood home and make it catch on fire. And it's happened to me in the past. Hopefully we don't get hit with lightning here. The other thing that can happen if there's wind and lightning is it can blow trees on top of your house, which can really damage your house. So make sure you cleared all the trees around your house if you're getting some bad weather. Practice swing. Okay, there we go. Forest fires happening. Yeah, usually near the end of the storm, the weather gets insane. Especially during the windstorms, it'll do the most damage to your house at the end of the windstorm. Since I had a lot of time to wait, I decided to do one more thing here. Not kill the wolf, but to make a little, I won't say a hunting blind, but like a little hunting hut. In addition to our regular home here. So we can hide in this, and if this gets broken down, we can always retreat back to the main hut. That's my idea. And it's getting pretty dark here, so the hounds should be released soon. Release the hounds! So I'm gonna hide in my little hidey hole here. And there's a big giant black alpha wolf there. And I learned a lesson here. Wolves can jump through windows. So not my best idea. It is kind of keeping them out. But that first one jumped right through it, and then they just knocked the wall down. Now this wolf does quite a bit of damage and has quite a bit of health. So I kind of retreat here. And try to heal a little bit. Eating some meat. But here he comes. Now once you get him down to about 10% health, he'll run away back to his den. So that gives you a few seconds to eat some food, mend up if you're injured, put walls back if you're doing that. So you'll get about 2 or 3 normal wolves attacking, as well as the boss alpha wolf there. There he goes. He'll run away twice now. It's not an easy fight. Now, I think if you jump up on a high rock, you can avoid all this, but I find that too cheaty. So there he goes, back to his den. And he'll heal up a little bit. So you can heal up at the same time, bandage, eat some food. Now I think eventually he comes out, but we're gonna go to him. Because he sits in his den for a while there, and I don't want him to heal up too much. So we take the fight to him here. So he sends out his pack first. Here he comes. The big bad wolf. There we go, and he's dead. We also got a level out of it.
You almost made that look easy.
No.
Almost. Good kill. Good work down there. I'd say you're done. The assembly can be slow to trust people, but if you keep this up, you'll do well with them.
The very first time I did him in the beta weekend, he killed me the first time, and I was able to finish him off the second time. And then in the I think it was beta weekend 5, there was another chance to do him, but that's when it bugged out for me. Now he has a ton of raw prime meat here, which gives an amazing health bonus. So you can see here all the bonuses it gives. It's pretty amazing. Gives us a lot of health. Here I am running back to the rocket ship, and I encounter a bear. I have tons of health, so I decided to attack him, I think. Or he attacked us. I can't remember which one. It looked like he was just stopping to say hello there. I think he wanted a kiss. I'm gonna run all the way back here, speed run. It was quite the journey, collecting stuff along the way. So that's gonna be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, killing the Alpha Wolf. I'll have another few episodes out with different missions. Hopefully some of them will be brand new and not beta related. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Bye bye.